92.3 Amp Radio.
This is the future. We are live on Facebook right now. Say what's up to your fans.
What's up to your fans? Oh, hi everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, 92.3 Amp Radio. It's Niko and, of course, Nathan Sykes joining me today on this Facebook Live crazy futuristic event of the future.
To look. Cameras everywhere. It's amazing.
There's people in the audience.
Yeah.
All
of which work with me.
We have a sparse audience today, but that's all right because this is all digitally online on Facebook, which we have a huge audience. Jay?
There was never an opportunity for people to be here, just to clarify, like, just in case anyone's thinking that no one showed up. There was never going to be people here.
This is the first time we're doing this in this studio, so just in case it was an epic fail, we didn't want to have that exposed in front of a whole audience.
I know, I'm just making it clear so people don't look like my career is just absolutely nosedived.
What happened?
What happened? It was all looking so good for him. And
when
then
you turned 23,
no one turned up to that Facebook Live thing.
All right, so guys, obviously we're here with Nathan Sykes. We've got Jay Dobby right here reading questions and comments. So what you want to do is comment your questions. Submit your questions to us. We're going to do our best to get to all of them. Obviously, Nathan has a few fans out there, so it might be tough to get to everyone.
Hi, Mom.
Mom included. Mom, if you come through, if Miss Sykes comes through, forward her right over here.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Nathan, when you get back, you need to tidy your room. Will probably be what she's going to say.
When are you coming home, Nathan?
Yeah, I know. A few days. Don't worry about me, Mom.
First question.
Okay.
We say first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Yeah.
You say...
Seventh.
No. First, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Fifth. Sixth.
What is sixth? No?
Sixth.
Is that weird to anyone else?
Sixth. What do you say?
Why is it only weird to me?
What do
we
you
say
say?
sixth.
Sixth. That's just a mouthful.
You say sixth.
Yeah, sixth. Sixth. Sixth.
Yeah, that was extremely weak.
Yeah. No, that's...
Is it weird?
No, we're British.
Say aluminum. I dare you.
A what?
Aluminum. What is that metallic metal that's foil that you put your food in?
You know what? Just for argument's sake, I'm just going to get aluminum. I'm going to be...
It's aluminium.
Yep. Aluminium.
I love the Brits.
Miniminium.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
You create new words for us.
We do. Yeah. How do you spell colour?
C-A-R-P-F-Q. Color.
Brilliant.
All right, that's how we're going to
You guys don't put a U in it.
Yo, so...
You guys leave the U out. What's that about?
Oh, color. Yeah. Why do you guys color? And theater.
I know.
Theatre? Theatre.
Yeah.
What's the theatre?
Hey, it's our language. We can do what we want. English, right? That's what we do.
Question number 2. Is this the weirdest experience you've ever had in your life?
You know what? He's getting there. It's really good.
It's only going to get stranger.
It's a nice conversation change.
There you go.
I like analysing the differences between English and American speech.
Yes. Which you guys created the language, so we should have adopted it correctly.
No, to be fair, I think you might have adopted it correctly. We just keep on messing with it and just like.
All right, so
we make it up as we go along.
Ladies and gentlemen, we learned a lot. We got a question from the crowd here.
I thought you were just about to finish it and be like, so thank you so much for coming.
Thanks,
cheers, Nathan. Cheers, everyone at home for joining us.
Good luck in the future, Nathan.
Good luck with life.
Jillian asks, what has been your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform, I think my favorite song to perform is Over and Over Again, because it's nice when everyone gets their phone lights out and they're all singing back to me, and especially as it's such a personal song. It's the most personal single I've ever released. So I think kind of hearing people sing such incredibly personal lyrics back to me is really special.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
What was
Cheers.
your favorite performance of that song?
My favorite performance of that song, I think there was a really nice one at Wembley Stadium, casually.
Wow.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium. When I was joined with the wonderful Louisa Johnson, who's an incredible vocalist.
And hopefully the crowd did not look like this.
No, there was about 82,000 more.
Yeah.
So...
What do you do in front of 82,000 people?
Do good.
You better do good.
Do good.
I'm sure
It went
you did
well as well. That was like the best we sung it together. So it was like, yeah, this is going well. She's got such a beautiful voice as well. Literally, the first time we sung it together, we rehearsed the day before.
Right.
And if you don't know who Louisa is, because she's literally only just started up in the UK, she's unbelievable. Her voice is insane. She's got a track with Clean Bandit that's an absolute monster of a track. Everyone should go and check it out. But her voice is crazy. So like, I'm sat there playing the piano, and she comes in on the second verse, like doing like the Ariana bits.
Right. Little ad-lib.
And she starts singing, and I literally stop, and I'm like, really? Really? She's like, what? I'm like, really? You're just going to start singing like that so effortlessly and just be that good, just like that? And yeah. I wanted to throw something at her. Like, she's good.
I love it when people are that good. Yeah. So, YouTuber.
Yes.
And yes.
I was like, no, she's not a YouTuber, but yes, YouTube her.
Check her out. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
So let's talk about you solo.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Good.
Does it feel less stressful?
Yes. It's everything and more. It's happiness. It's like creative freedom. It's less stressful. It's calm. It's really enjoyable, and I'm loving every second. I've never been happier as an artist. And actually, at this point in my life, I've never been happier. I'm in a really good place. Like, sorry that you're now my therapist, but I'm in a really good place.
Great to hear.
But
so Nathan,
yeah, I'm just loving life.
Speaking of loving life,
yeah,
how is the love life?
Oh, bloody awful! Oh, it's terrible.
You're too busy, right?
Yeah,
that's what I keep telling my wife. I'm like, I'm too busy, babe.
You're kind of committed. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, so I don't know. I think it'd be unfair to get into a relationship and be like, hey, let's get in a relationship. See ya. I'm on tour for 4 months. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, especially like now, I mean, at some point I'm going to have to get into a relationship so I can write album 2.
Yeah.
But I think I'm not looking for a relationship. If I stumble into a relationship like I normally do, like trip and fall, and be like, oh, there we go, we're in a relationship. Then great.
Are you the type of guy that dates a woman for like a week or two and then in a relationship immediately?
No, I don't date. That's the thing.
Attaboy.
I don't date.
You keep it casual.
I keep it very casual, and I think if I was to date someone, I have to be really, really, really good friends with them first. I won't date and then be like, hey, so now let's be in a relationship. If you're friends, and be like, let's date.
It's got to be one of those things where you've been obviously very popular for a while now, and it's tough to let people into your life on that level.
Yeah, it's kind of just figuring out if people are genuine. I think I've got quite a good judgy thing. I've got good senses.
Good senses.
I've got good senses.
I have terrible senses.
Yeah, so I think that kind of goes in my favor. But yeah, you know what? I'm very happy being single. I'm enjoying it, and I think especially with the friend thing, it's like if you end up kind of it not working out, you'd be like, hey, at least we've still got an amazing friendship. So I think that's the way to go, kids.
I tend to go out at night and then find my best friends at the bar immediately.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you buy me a shot, I'll pretty much be best friends with you.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Just an FYI.
Good to know.
So we'll go drinking later. Yes.
There you go.
Jay Dobby, another question from the audience.
Nibitha asks, whose account did you last stalk on Twitter?
Good question, Nibitha.
Whose account did I last stalk on Twitter?
You can lie to us.
No. This is the truth. My HQ account to make sure they were posting. Shout out to HQ if you're watching. I'm watching you at all times. Nothing gets past me. Only joking. No, so I was just making sure that they'd retweeted you guys so everyone could come and watch us if anyone had missed my tweet.
HQ, thank you.
Thank you, HQ.
We appreciate you.
I love you guys.
Let's talk about the album. Unfinished Business.
Yeah, unfinished business.
You've
It
been
feels
working on
so
it for a
nice
while,
that I
right?
can say it now. Yeah, because I've only just announced the title. So I've been working on this for 2 years. I've had the album title for 2.5 years. So it's like all the details.
You've
of like
just been allowed to announce it.
No, I've only let myself announce it.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
I've been like, I'm holding off on. Cause I don't want to like announce an album title, then be like, and it's out in a year. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone's gonna be like,
sense.
cool, there's an anticlimax. So I wanted to make sure I was repositioning myself correctly as an artist and not using the band that I was in before to get success, because I think that's one, disrespectful to the band,
right?
Two, disrespectful to the band's fans to be like, hey, I'm just going to try and sell music off the back of our success, because that's wrong. So I wanted to go away and really position myself correctly and make sure I was in the right lane and people kind of knew me for who I am as an artist before I wanted to put an album out. And thankfully, people really enjoy it. Honestly, I can't wait for people to hear it. It's so different from what you'd expect me to do, maybe.
Yeah. What you were previously known for.
Yeah. I think if people's expecting, like, Glad You Came Part 2, buy a different album.
No.
Like...
I've seen these songs performed.
Yeah.
And it's a great vibe.
Thank you very much.
I saw you at the box. And,
yes, that was fun.
Yo, it was so fun.
I went in. Like, I got off stage and I was like...
You went crazy in.
I just went in tonight, and I don't even know, like, I know why, obviously. I was having, like, the best time. But, like, yeah, I think it was the end of Morning 11 hour. I was like, am I going to stop singing at some point? But that was, like, the best moment. I really, really loved that gig. And I love how different it is sonically than anything else that I've done previously, because it's, like, it's kind of like an insight into who I am as an artist and as a person and what I grew up listening to. And I've kind of taken all those elements and put it into my own little sound, but then keeping it as pop music at the same time.
Beautiful. Do you prefer like performing with a band right in your ears and the crowd right in front of you, or are you that like stadium dude where you need to be screaming at 60,000 people?
I don't mind. As long as I get to sing for people.
That's cool.
I'm good. I honestly, like, whether I'm with like my band or my 8-piece band, we had a 4-piece on Monday, whether we've got the 8-piece, the 4-piece, or if it's just me and Louis, my guitarist, it's like, it doesn't really matter to me kind of where we're doing, because I just love performing for people and I love singing. That's where I feel most comfortable on stage. So, yes, what I love. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Let's talk about Give It Up.
Give It Up.
Give It Up is one of my faves right now.
Thanks, cheers.
How did you put this together?
You know what? This is the only song on the album that was kind of in the works before I started working on it. Mm-hmm. So, like, every song on the album, I went in from scratch and worked on the song, and, like, wrote the songs. Mm-hmm. This song was already an idea. And I'm like, because, like, I've created everything from scratch.
Right.
So the thought of going
adapting a previously made song.
And doing something different, I was like, okay, cool. It's a learning experience. So I'll go in and see what's happening. And then I heard it. I was like, okay, this is crazy. So we kind of worked on it, finished up the song and recorded it. And I was like, let's send it to G-Eazy. And we're like, okay.
It's like,
cool.
That.
Why not? I was like, I want G-Eazy to hear this. So we sent it over and he's like, yeah, love this. I'll do something tomorrow. And it was like, okay, that's easy. Excuse the pun. So it was...
It's good to be Nathan Sykes.
It was fun. Always good to have good music. I was like, I was like, cool. All right.
G-Eazy's inbox is going to be spam with so much garbage now.
So it was not that like, mine was like the non-garbage.
No, the song.
I'd like to think
the song itself, like it's a reincarnation of an old song. Like, if I heard it and I was awesome at hip hop and rapping, I'd be like, yes, I'll throw you down a track too.
There we go. So he was in Sydney.
Is that a good G-Eazy?
Yeah.
Kind of.
So he was in Sydney. So he sent it over, and then within a week or so, it was on British radio. So it happened very, very quickly.
That's cool.
But
it's a great collab.
Thank you very much.
No problem. It's my pleasure. This is the part of the Facebook Live event. Yes, Jay? Do you have something?
Have a great question here.
Yes.
From Katie Flint. She asks, you're about to release Unfinished Business soon, but what's one album you always go back to listen to?
There's two. I always go back. I was just listening to this in the car. The Pursuit, Jamie Cullum. Amazing album. John Legend, Get Lifted.
John Legend. Beautiful. I hope she enjoyed that.
Oh, what a great album. I love the start where it's just the keys and the come on and go with me. It's like, oh, come on, John Legend.
Give me more. Give me more.
No.
Okay. All right. So your album's coming out November 4th. Is that?
It is, yeah.
That's concrete.
Yeah, pretty much.
November
Yeah.
4th. So
Yeah.
go get it.
Yeah, it depends. If something great happens,
We got
or
some
something
time.
crazy happens, and we may have to move the album, it won't be. It'll be like a week or it'll be a week either
It'll be
side.
November
But I'm pretty sure it's
You
going to be
guys
November
don't know when
4th.
it comes out anyway.
I'm pretty certain it's November 4th.
So you're popping on a tour in the fall.
Yes.
Can we talk about that? Is
Yeah,
that
of course
legal?
we can. Yeah, Leslie
All right.
Cara.
Alessia Cara.
I love that girl.
She's amazing.
She's so talented.
We are big fans of hers here at 92.3.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Every time I say Alessia Cara, and I've only just thought this. Every time I say Alessia Cara, everyone I ever talk to goes, "She's amazing." I wonder if people do that about me. Do you know what I mean? It's like if she's in like an interview and she's like, "So I got Nathan Sykes coming on tour." Does the person like just go, or do they go, "He's amazing"? Do you know what I mean?
And genuine too.
But like, yeah.
'Cause my reaction was genuine.
Yeah, of course, I could tell. But no, she's
All right.
she's amazing. She really is. She's so unbelievably talented. And she's just a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. There's like a like this younger generation coming through of really talented musicians. Ruth B also included in that. Like she's on the tour as well. I haven't met her yet. I'm looking forward to meeting her. So it's gonna be amazing. And I've met Alessia, and she's just the sweetest human being on the planet.
amazing.
So it's gonna be a really fun tour. So if you're over here in the States, come and watch us because it's gonna be good.
Come and watch us. English.
I really sold that well. Come and watch us. It's gonna be good.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so this is the portion of the Facebook Live event where we do 92 random questions with Nathan Sykes.
Oh wow, cool.
You're for real excited about 92?
Yeah.
It's just 9.
Oh.
We're 92.3.
Oh, okay. I'll do
For real?
92.
You were going to do 92 like that?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I would have said, yeah, cool, and then in my mind I would have been like, I'm going to smack this guy upside the head.
No, but I was like, you have 92 questions? Who came up with this stuff? This is great.
Let's get into it. Just 9. Not
I
92.
struggle with like 5. Sorry.
Number 1 of 92.
Okay.
What's the best prank you've ever pulled on your mates? Are you a prankster?
I'm not that much of a pranker.
Do you like being pranked?
No, I get vicious.
You get crazy?
Yeah,
I get crazy too.
I'm
but
no
a little
fun.
piece of me is like, aw, they did that for me.
It means they care.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like, or am I being bullied? Normally, I was being bullied. Yeah.
All right. So
Life as a soloist is good. So I think...
did anyone pull a prank on you that you're like, wow, that was really good?
No, you know the one that I witnessed that was just horrific?
Savage.
Like, it wasn't even like a prank. It was just rude. Like, I remember waking up. We were on the tour bus when I was in the band.
Yeah.
Like, we're on the tour bus. And I just hear this almighty roar. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't even know if I can tell this story, but hey, I'm the only one here, so I'm going to tell it. Like, the boys that might get a message at me, like, mate, why'd you do that? But I hear this roar, and I just hear fury. And I'm in, like, the top bunk where I normally go.
Is it late at night? Set the scene.
Yeah, this is, like 4 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, what the hell's happening? I'm like, and I open my curtain, and our tour manager, Paul, is stood there, covered head to toe in honey. Ooh. And we were at the start of, I think it was like a 28-hour bus journey. So he's there, just stood there, head to toe in honey. And he's like, who did this? And I'm like, and he's like, and he was opening everyone's curtains and he's going, was it you? I'm going to kill you. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, wow, look at you. I was like, bro, you got some honey on your face. And he's like, and then I just hear Tom wetting himself. And it's like Tom's got a very distinctive laugh, and he is like
Guilty.
He is so guilty, and he's got these like two like big things of honey, and they're empty. And he literally just pulled back his curtain and went
While he was sleeping.
while he was sleeping for absolutely no apparent reason. And it's possibly one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was a good story.
Yeah, it was vicious, but
That's really bad. Honey is not easy to get off your body.
no. As Rach found out yesterday in a bag.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we had spilt honey.
All right, number 2. Have you ever been pulled over, and what was the fine?
I've never been pulled over in my car. I've been very close. But well, someone's tried to arrest me before. That was really awkward.
What did you do?
Well, I used to go to school. I used to get on the train every day. I went to school in London. I was very fortunate to go to a music school. And I got on the train in Gloucester, and I used to travel every day. I used to get up at like 5 o'clock, get on the train at 6, get into London at 8, get to school at 8:30, start school, finish school at 4, get on the train at like 4:15, 4, get home at 7, do homework till 11, and then do it again the next day. So that was my life for 5 years. Amazing life. However, this one policeman didn't process that I was on the way to school. And I'm like, okay. So he comes and sits next to me, and he's like a plainclothes officer. And I could get in trouble for saying, I'm not even sure I'm meant to say this, but like, he sat next to me. And I wake up, and I'm like, we get into London, and I'm like, excuse me, mate, do you mind if I get out? And he's like, no, actually. And I was like, creepy, creepy. So I was like, no, sorry, I need to leave, and I need to get off the train because we're at the final stop. So move, thank you. And he's like, no, actually, you're under arrest. I was like, what for? I was like, mate. And he's like, you're clearly running away from home. I was like, I'm running away from home. I was like, I'm going to school. He's like, no one goes to school and travels more than an hour and a half to go to school. I was like, first off, I do. And secondly, if I was running away from home, you really think I'd do it with all my school books in my bag and in all my uniform?
I was like, lunch bag?
I was like, come on. I was like, I've got my GCSE music book in here. I was like, you really think I'd be like, oh, see you later, mum. Oh, one sec. Don't let me forget my music book. Come on. So
Let me pack all the important things in
then
life.
Literally, then he takes me. Then I was like, here's the address of my school. And he was like, well, I need to make sure you. And then he was very embarrassed when we got there. And they're like, Nathan, how are you? Who's that man? I was like, a police officer. And they're like, it was a very funny moment. He was very embarrassed.
Wow.
Bless him.
We are arresting you, and instead of sending you home, we're going to take you to jail.
Yeah.
Because you're running away.
I was like, good one. I was like, wait, are you just going to stick me on a train home then in that case? Because I'll have a day off school. I don't mind. I was like, but...
All right, number 3. What's the craziest gift a fan has ever given you?
Craziest or the best?
I was thinking like a human ear, a car door, something crazy.
Oh, okay.
Have you gotten anything that you were like, wow, that's inappropriate? Completely?
Yeah, I got a doll once with an attached letter because the doll had like marks on it, and then the attached letter had like all the marks down, and then at every single mark it said what they wanted to do to me at those marks. Work it out. Oh, wrapping it up. Okay,
okay. Here's
on that note,
there's 4, 5,
too dark.
6,
Nathan has
7,
been too dark.
8.
Nathan's crossed the line.
Let's do number 9 real quick.
Let's do number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes were a blur, but we answered all those questions.
Well, let's do 89 through 90 right now.
Yes.
Cats or dogs?
I've got both. I've got a cat and a dog. My cat hates everyone apart from me, so I feel a bit loved. But my dog is just...
So you're playing the middle?
No. I like my dog. She's amazing.
Dogs. You're right. You're correct on that one.
Human being.
This has been another Facebook Live presentation. My name's Niko. Nathan Sykes to my right.
Sykes.
So get his album when it comes out, November 4th.
November 4th.
Check him out on tour. Listen to all his music. His singles are available right now on iTunes.
Yeah.
So get his music.
Good.
He's a nice chap from
Thank
London.
you. Cheers.
Or
Cheers,
Gloucester.
Mate.
Which is spelled weird.
Or both.
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Gloucester. All right, guys. We love you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mate.
Cheers, mate.
I don't know.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Did that
Cheers,
work?
mate. That works.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.